Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today is my 50th video of DevOps. So in this video I am going to talk about Jenkins Role-Based Access Control or RBAC. Alright, so in the previous video I have shown you that how you can create a user, but the problem was that the newly created user was also able to configure the jobs of the first user. Alright, so I have shown you that you can create a user, and I created a user also in the previous video that was by the name of Ali, and that Ali user was also able to make changes in the jobs of the first user, that is Bilal K. Alright, so this was the problem that I faced in my previous video, and I shown you that I will be tackling this problem in the next video. So this is how I will solve it. So in this video I am going to prevent this from happening. Alright, so this can possible with the help of role-based access control. Alright, so basically this is a package plugin that you need to install in order to tackle this problem and solve it. So first of all, go to this website. So I have given the website name, and this is the plugin website that I have already opened, as you can see. And after that you will see and write the role-based. Alright, so I have already written it here, role-based. And after that you will see that the role-based authorization strategy plugin is shown to you. Alright, so as you can see that this is the plugin that is shown to me in front. Alright, role-based authorization strategy. What I need to do is to open, once the plugin is found, go to the manage plugins option and open the available plugin tab. So first of all I will go to the dashboard to open it, and then I will show you that how you can find it there. So let's first of all start the service Jenkins start. Alright, and after that it is asking me for my password, so let's give it, and now let's wait for it to start. Alright, so it is taking some time. Alright, so now it is started. If I write status of it, you will see that it is giving me the active status. So let's clear this, and what I need to do is to go to this website Jenkins local colon 8080. So let's click on this. Now you can see that it is asking me for my username and password that I will log in by this user Bilal K, that is Bilal Khan. Alright, I have already created another user by the name of Ali. So what I need to do is to first of all go to this manage Jenkins option. Alright, and after that manage the plugins, and after that go to this available tab. Alright, and what I need to do is to write the role-based this keyword here, and now it will show me this role-based authorization strategy. So let's click on this and click on this button install without restart. Alright, so now it will take me some time to install it, so let's wait for it. And now let's also read the description here. Check the plugin and click on install without restart button. Alright, once the plugin is installed, restart the dashboard and go to the configure global security. Alright, so let's wait for it. As you can see that it is succeeded, and the installation process is succeeded. Now I have to wait for the Jenkins to shut down. So let's wait for it for some time. And if it is taking so much time, then what you can do is to simply copy this URL and paste it here. Alright, and remove this some of the data from the URL, and let's press enter on this. Now it is still executing. So what I do, I will again write the username and password here, and after that what I will do is to install sign in here. Go to the manage Jenkins option again, and after that install the plugin manage plugins option, and it will take me some time, so let's wait for it, because it is not shut down and it has taken so much time. So let's ignore this and click on this manage Jenkins option again, and let's click on this installed option. Alright, because now the plugin will be installed. So if I click on this, you will see that this installed option is showing me the role-based authorization strategy. It is showing me that this plugin is installed. Alright, so what I need to do is to simply ignore this and go to this way, and after that similarly go to this way. And what I need to do is to first of all go to the dashboard, manage Jenkins, and scroll down to in the security. You will see that here is the option configure global security. So if I click on this, now it will lead me to another page. So now there is something that I need to change. As you can see that this is the authorization, and it is showing me that logged in user can do anything. Alright, so I will click on this and it will show me more options, and I will click on this role-based strategy, and this is the plugin. That's why it is showing me this new option that is installed, and I will click on this, and after that what I need to do is to leave it as it is, and after that apply this and save it here. So let's go to the description to take a look at this. Here you will see the authorization that the logged in user can do anything. Alright, so change it to role-based strategy. Once you apply and save this, you will see under the security section that manage and assign roles is appeared. Alright, so let's go back to the manage section, manage Jenkins, and now you can see that this option is appeared here. Previously it was not present, but now it is appeared. So let's click on this and let's close this tab, and as you can see that these are the options that are appeared in it, manage roles and assign roles. Alright, so in this way I will assign the roles and manage roles by installing this this plugin. Alright, so what I need to do is to click on it, and you can manage and assign roles in it. Alright, click on the manage roles option to add a new role, that is developer. Alright, so let's click on the manage roles, and what I need to do is to write here developer. After writing it, I will click on this add button, and now you can see that after the admin there is another role that is created by the name of developer. Alright, so what I need to do is to, after saving it, if you log out and log into the second user, you will see that the access denied message is appeared because this second user does not have any permission. So let's apply this and save this, and what I need to do is to log out, and after that log in by the name username Ali, give it a password. Alright, so after that sign in. Now you can see that I have no permission that is present on it. Why? Because I have installed that plugin and I have not yet given any permission to it. So how will I do this? I will first of all log out again, and then open the iBilalki username and the account of it, and after that what I need to do, again log in to the first user, means I have to log in again to this Bilal Khan user that I have done, and inside the manage role give the developer the overall permission and save it. Alright, so let's go to this manage Jenkins, and after that go to the manage roles. Alright, and give the overall permission of the read. Alright, so let's click on this. Alright, so now what I need to do is I have given the overall read permission to it and saved it. So let's save it, apply it and save it. And what I need to do is go to the assigned role and type the username, that is Ali. Alright, so let's go to the assigned role also, and as you can see that only the Bilal Khan user is present. Now what I need to do is to write another user by the name of Ali. Alright, so user to add, let's add it. If I press add on this, you will see that it will detect the Ali as the full name Ali Ahmad. Alright, so what I need to do is to give the role of the developer to this Ali Ahmad. Alright, so now the role of the developer is given to the Ali Ahmad, and the role of the admin is given to the Bilal Khan. Alright, so now let's apply this and save this. And what I need to do is to, first of all, let's read it, go to the assigned role and type the username, that is Ali, and click on the add button to add it. Then assign the developer role to the Ali user. Alright, apply and save the changes. If you log into the second user again, you will see the empty dashboard with no jobs present in it. Alright, so let's log out, give the Ali username here and the password. After that, what I need to do is to, let's close this, and as you can see that no jobs are present here. Why? Because I have only given access to this dashboard only. Alright, so what I need to do is to log out again, open the iBilalki user and sign in with it. Now if you log into the second user, you will see the empty dashboard with no jobs present in it. Now go to the manage roles of the first user and give read and build permission. Alright, so what I need to do, I have given only the dashboard permission to the second user. Now what I need to do is to give the jobs permission to it also. So how to do it? Let's go to this manage, alright, and manage roles. And what I need to do is to give the build and read permission also. So let's, this is the job, this is the read permission, and this is the build permission that I need to give it to it. Apply, save it, and log out, log in as a second user, and give it a password. Now let's sign in again. As you can see that now this job is present in my Ali Ahmed user also. Alright. So this is how you can do this, by giving the permission in the manage roles, alright, that I have shown you one by one. So what I need to do is to show you that basically if you click on this, and as you can see that there are few options that are present here, and the one option is not present here, and that option is called configure. Alright, basically I have not given the option, given the access to configure, means the Ali Ahmed is not able to configure the changes in this first job or any of the job. Alright, so if any of the job is created, all of the job will be shown to this Ali Ahmed user, but the Ali Ahmed cannot configure or cannot make changes in these jobs. Alright, so this is how I shown you that how you can stop the configuration or stop the access of the configuration from the second user, and it will be only limited to the first user, that is Bilal Khan. Alright, or I Bilal K. So now go to the manage roles of the first user and give read and build permission, apply and save it. Log into the second user and you will see that the jobs are appeared, but if you open any of the job, it will not give you an option to configure. Means it will not give an option to make changes in those jobs. Alright, so this is how you will make give the permissions to it. Now let's log out again and log in as an admin user. So now I'm present in the Bilal Khan. After that, what I need to do is to use of Git plugin and clean workspace. So this is another thing that you need to keep in mind, that how you can use the GitHub and store with the help of using the GitHub, how you can clone the data and how you can manage the GitHub repository inside your Jenkins. So this will be in this heading that I will going to show you. So first create a job and write hello world in the execute shell. Alright, so let's click on this new item. And after that, let's give a second job name. And after that, let's go to this freestyle project, select it and press OK on this. Alright. So after that, what you need to do is to scroll down and build steps, execute shell, and let's simply write echo hello Bilal, hello world, sorry, hello world. So let's leave it as it is and apply this, save it. Alright, now this second job is will be present here, but it is not built yet. Alright, after creating the job, build it and show the console output. Alright, so let's build it now, and now it will take some time, so let's refresh this, and now you can see that it is done. How you can see the output of it here, so let's click on this and go to this build option and console output. Now you can see that it is successfully showing me the hello world option. Now what I need to do is to make some other changes in it. Create a GitHub repository with readme file in it, and add another file also by clicking on the add file option. So let's go to the GitHub, and after that what I need to do is to make another repository, and that repository will be by the name of, let's say, Jenkins demo. Alright, it is successfully created, it will be public. Now let's add a readme file. Alright, add Jenkins demo. So let's create a repository in it. Alright, so let's wait for it. As you can see that this repository is created by the name of Jenkins demo, and what I need to do is to add another file also. So let's create a new file, and that will be, let's say, the index.html, and write the following data in it. This is the data that I have written here. So what you need to do is to copy this and paste it here. Alright, after that let's commit new file. Alright, as you can see, the two files are present here. First one is the markdown file, that is readme, and the second one is the HTML file by the name of index.html. Alright, so now these two files are created. Make an HTML file and give it a name like index.html and write the following data in it. Alright, so I have done it. Now go to the Jenkins configuration of the newly created job. Alright, so I have created another job. As you can see that this is the second job that I have created, and what I need to do is to go to this configuration option. Go to the configuration option of the newly created job and write the following data in it. Alright, so what I need to do is to simply copy the data here, and I will show you that how you can write it. Let's go to the configure and scroll down, and in the execute shell after the hello world, let's paste this data. Alright, so what this data will do? First of all, let's instead of copying this data, let's click on this code and copy this data here. Alright, HTTPS, or you can copy the data from here also. So what you need to do is to first of all clone this. So I will give the URL of this repository. Let me show you it here. Alright, so first of all, it will ls means it will list all the data that is present in the directory of the Jenkins, but there will be no data present here. Why? Because the repository is not currently cloned. Alright, once it will clone, then it will lead me to this repository. Alright, and after that it will again show me the data that is present in this repository, and after that it will cat the data, means it will show the data of the readme. Similarly, it will show the data of the index.html. So what I need to do is to change the repository name here, because I have not changed it yet. So what is the repository name? It is the Jenkins demo. Alright, so these are all the Linux commands. First of all, it will execute the hello world, then it will show the list of data, if the data is found here. After that, it will download or clone the GitHub repository, and then it will go inside this directory, and after that it will again show me the list of data, and as you will see that there will be two files that will be present by the name of readme and the index.html, and then it will show the data of each of the files. Alright, so now let's apply this and save this. Alright, so because if it is not built yet, so what I need to do is to build it. So let's build now, and as you can see that it is building here by this building number 2. Alright, so now it is successfully built. What I need to do is to click on this build option and console output. Alright, so as you can see, first of all, it has printed the hello world. After that, it has executed the ls command, but found nothing because nothing is present in the Jenkins directory. After that, it has cloned this URL, alright, of the GitHub. And after successfully cloning it, it has found this URL by the name cd Jenkins demo. And after it has changed the directory from the Jenkins to Jenkins demo, and now it has shown me the data that is present in this Jenkins demo directory. And there are two directories that are present here, and it has shown me the list of it. After that, it has given me the data that is present inside each of the files. So the first data that is present in it, in this readme.md file, is only Jenkins.demo. Alright, as you can see, that readme file only contains the Jenkins demo data. Alright, and the second file means the cat index.html contains this data. Alright, after that it has given me the message that it is finished successfully. So that's how you will execute the commands of the Linux inside the Jenkins, and you can also use the GitHub repository. You can also clone it in the Jenkins. Alright, so after that, what I need to do, after writing the data, apply it and save it, and then build it to the console output. If you build this job again, it will give you an error because the repository is already cloned. Alright, so let's build it again. So let's go to the dash. Alright, so I'm present in the dashboard. So what I need to do is to build this job again. But this time it will give me an error. Alright, why? Because this job or the data is already cloned. Alright, as you can see that this is the third build that it is showing me, and if I click on this, you will see that it is showing me the error. And what is the error that is showing me is that on the git clone. Alright, so all the commands are not executed. Why? Because this command or this repository is not cloned yet. Alright, fatal description path Jenkins demo already exists and is not an empty directory. So build step execute shall mark build as failure. Alright, so this is how basically it will not clone the previously created directory. Instead, you need to delete that directory first and it will create it for you. To tackle this problem, go to the configuration of the job and scroll down to the build environment and check the box detail workspace. So first of all, what I need to do is to go to the second job. Sorry, I have forgotten. Go to the configuration of the job. Alright, so let's go to the configuration, and after that scroll down, and now this is the build environment. Alright, so as you can see, to tackle go to the configuration, scroll down to the build environment. Alright, and check the box. Alright, detail delete workspace before build starts, and then apply it. Alright, so you need to check this box. So I have checked it. After that, as you can see, that it will delete the workspace before build starts. So it will delete the workspace or the GitHub repository that is already present, and then it will clone another repository, the same repository again. Alright, first of all it will delete it, and then it will restart it, and then it will clone the repository again. So it will that's why it will not give us an error. So let's apply this and press save this. And what you need to do, if you build it again, it will delete the repository and then again clone it. Alright, so as you can see that there are 3 builds option, 1, 2, 3. Now what I need to do is to build it again, and it is showing me the error here. So let's build it again. As you can see that second job is executing now by the build number 4. Alright, now it is successfully, it will be successfully done. As you can see that it is successfully done. And let's go to the console output. Now first of all, what it has done is that it has executed the hello word, then it is giving me the ls, nothing present, then it has cloned it, and after that it has executed all the things that I have shown you previously. But here is the thing that you need to look at it. As you can see that deleting project workspace, deferred out, wipe out is used, and then done. Alright, first of all, it has deleted this workspace that was already present. Alright, and after deleting it, it has executed these commands. Alright, so this is how it will work. And after that, what you need to do is you can also write clone command somewhere else and just write the cat in the execute shell. So what you can do is that if I go to the configuration, and let's say if I don't want to execute this command, alright, if I don't want to execute this command, instead I just want to use the Linux command here instead of writing this git command, where can I write this? I can write in another place. So scroll down and first of all create a new, and then go to the configuration of it. Alright, so let's create a new job here. So let's create a new job. And what you need to do is to name it by the name of third job. Although I can also do this in the second job also, but I'm just trying to create another job so that to show you each of the steps so that you can understand. So let's click on this free start project and press OK on this. Now as you can see that this job is empty here. So what I need to do is to first of all create and then go to the configuration of it, scroll down, and in the source code management. Alright, so this is the source code management. So if I click on this, as you can see that it is by default checked by none, and if I click on this git, it will show me the repository URL that you can enter it here also. Alright, so now you don't need to enter the repository URL in this build step execute shell. Instead you can write it here also. Alright, so what you need to do is to check the git option, enter the repository URL, and change the branch name from master to main. Alright, so let's first of all copy this, and after that go to this repository URL and paste it here. Alright, and then what you need to do is to write the main branch here. Why? Because if I go to the repository, as you can see that this is the main branch. This is not the master branch. That's why I have to change it to main. Alright, after that what you need to do is to let's go to the build steps and execute shell. Alright, so now what I need to do is to write these commands. Open and execute shell and write the following commands in it. So let's execute this. So what this command will do, it will do the same things, but the previous two commands will not be executed. Why? Because these two commands are done already. So it has cloned, means it will clone the data by using this command, and it will also change the directory to that it will move to that directory also. Alright, now the three commands that will be executed are ls, means it will show the list of files, and these two commands will show me the data by using this cat command. So now let's apply this and save this and take a look at this, whether it will be working or not. Currently it is not built yet, so I will build it. And now it is done, and it is showing me that this job is currently working. So now let's refresh this, and you will see that this is the success message. Let's click on this console. No console message is shown to me here. So let's click on this third job, and there is the one build here. So if I click on this console, you will see that this is how the functionality of it will work. So first of all, it will delete the data, because I have shown you that it will first of all delete the data also that is present already, but it has not done because it was present in the third job, but it is not present here. So after that, these are the commands that it has executed. It has shown me the list of files, and these are the data that is present in each of the files. Alright, so basically it has fetched the data using the git command. Alright, so now I don't need to write the clone command in the file to execute it. Alright, so this is how it will work. So after that, the cloning and the changing directory option is already done. Now only the list and cat option will be executed. Alright, so I have shown you, if you made some changes in the GitHub file and build the Jenkins job again, you will see the updated output also. Alright, so let's make changes in it. So let's write this readme update this and write it is updated, and let's commit changes in it. And now, as you can see, that this is the data that is present here, but I need to make changes in the dashboard also, in this job also. So what I need to do is to build it again. Previously there was only one build, but if I refresh this, as you can see that there are two builds. The last build was 5.3 seconds ago. Let's open this and then go to the second option, second build, and console output. And now you can see that it will show me the message of the readme that it is updated. Alright, that's how it will work. And maybe it will delete the repository if it is I'm correct, but now it is not showing me here, so no problem. Basically this is how it will work. Alright, so let's go to the trigger build remotely. So if you want to execute the Jenkins job using the terminal, then you can do this by using remotely building the trigger. Alright, so basically what does it mean? That if you want to create the jobs and if you want to execute them in the terminal instead of going to the dashboard every time, you can also do this by triggering it remotely. Alright, so how can you do this? So first of all, go to the configuration option of the job. So let's go to the job, this third job. Let's go to the configuration option of the third job, and now what you need to do is to scroll down to click on the build triggers option. Alright, so let's go down there, build triggers. Alright, so this is the build trigger option, and what you need to do is to give an authentication token name. Alright, so I can give any authentication token name. So what you need to do is to Alright, so click on this trigger builds remotely. There are other options also, but you need to click on this one, trigger builds remotely. And after that, let's write Jenkins token. Alright, and after that, what you need to do is to, once you have give the token name, there will be an example URL that you need to copy, and after some modification of writing job name and the token, run it in the browser and it will create a build for you in the Jenkins. Alright, so as you can see that this is the example URL that you need to copy, and what you need to do is to first of all close this GitHub and paste the URL here. And as you can see that currently there are two links that you need to modify. The first one is the Jenkins URL that you need to modify by the name of Jenkins local.local colon 8080, and then after that this is the token name that you need to write on like this. Token name is Jenkins token. Alright, so this is the token name that I have written it here. Alright, after that, let's read it further. So if you want to do the same, alright, so job name, run it in the browser and it will create. If you want to do the same functionality in the terminal, so what you need to do first of all is to apply this, because I have not applied it yet, so it will not work. So let's first of all apply it and save it, and then what you need to do is to before executing, let me show you. If I go to the dashboard or the third job, now you can see there are two jobs only. Alright, so two builds only. So if I execute this, you will see that it is going to execute the third build also. Alright, so let's wait for it. And now as you can see that it is pending, finishing, waiting. So let's wait for it. Alright, so now this is finished and it is successfully done. So let's go to the console output, and now it has shown me the data by giving me the success message. Alright, so this is how I can use the token URL. Alright, this is how I can use the token, and by this URL, if I execute it here, it will execute the functionality in this dashboard also. Alright, so this is how it will be done. Now, if you want to do the same functionality in the terminal, then copy the link and paste it with the curl command, like curl and the link. So let's copy the link here that I have copied. Let's copy this and write it here, curl, and paste it here. Alright, now let's go to the third job also, and let me show you that there are only 3 builds present. So what I need to do is to execute this, because the data of the this command is the same. This is the URL, these are the job, third job, and the build, and after that the token here. Alright, so I have already written the token here. Let's click on this. Now it is asking me for the authentication to give it. Alright, so basically it is asking me for the authentication. So what I need to do is to go to this description. You will see that the new build is created. Basically, if the build is if it is created in your system, then it is fine. If it is not created and it is giving you the message to authenticate the user, first then you need to install a plugin for that. Alright, so what you need to do is to install a plugin. So go to the manage plugins, and on the available plugin section, write build authorization token root. Alright, so what you need to do is to first of all install another plugin for it. Go to the manage sections, Jenkins, manage plugins and available plugins, and the plugin name is this one, build authorization token root. So let's copy this and paste it here. Alright, so now it will show me this package that needs to be installed. So let's check on this and then install without restart. So now it will take me some time, so let's wait for it. After that, after installation, restart the Jenkins. Alright, once the plugin is installed, take the link from the plugin example here. Alright, so let's click on this link. Let's wait for it to open it for me. As you can see that this is the plugin that is present in the plugins.jenkins.io website. You can also open it from here. So what you need to do is to take this example URL. Alright, so this example URL will be executed in the terminal, and that URL will be, after this example URL is executed, you can access it from the dashboard. Alright, so you can create the builds in the dashboard, alright, using the terminal by using this URL. Alright, so let's first of all restart this because it is now done. Alright, so let's wait for it, and let's copy the URL also. So it is already given it here, so you don't need to copy it. If you want to copy it, you can also copy it. So let's wait for it and go to the description to read it further. If it is giving you the message to authenticate the user first, then you need to install the plugin for that. Go to the manage plugins, and on the available plugin, alright, so after installation, restart the dashboard. Once the plugin is installed, take the link, alright, so I have taken it, the link is like this, alright. After that, take this link and paste it in the browser, and it will create another build for you, alright. So let's take this link here. And what you need to do is to copy it here, and now let's give it a, as you can see that it is now installed. Let's sign in here and remove this link and paste the new link. Alright, what you need to do is to write the token with the new link. The token is Jenkins token, and the build by token. Alright, so let's job name. Alright, so I have not given a job name. So the job name is basically, what is the job name here? Third job. Alright, so in this third job I'm performing the functionality, so the third job. Alright, so before executing this command, let's open this third job and show it to you so that you can understand it. So there are 3 builds that are present here. So if I execute this, it is not showing me that why. Link is here. Take this link and paste it. It will create another build for you. Let's create a build because maybe I have not written the maybe Jenkins here, build by token. So let's ignore this. First of all, let's write it in the terminal. Maybe it will work here. So alright, so let's So let's give it a job that I have created already. After that, what you need to do is to, after that end, as you can see that there is the end sign, alright, and before this end sign, let's write this slash, alright, forward, this slash, alright, this slash. Let's create a build in the terminal by typing the command, alright, curl, and you need to add this slash before the end sign to run it successfully. So this slash is added here, and what you need to do is to write the curl command also. So to execute it, now it has not found this build by token because this build by token is not the URL. So this is the same problem that I was facing. So let's write the build name also. So the Jenkins local 8080. Now this command will work, alright. So let's execute this, and now it is giving me error. Why? I don't know. Jenkins local 8080 build job, third job. I don't know why it is not executing. So let's refresh this, whether it is executed or not. Similarly, if I execute it here by writing Jenkins local 8080, it will still ask me for the password for the authentication. So let's take a look at this. Alright, the problem I have found is this. Basically, I need to copy this command again, example again, and what I need to do is to simply paste it here. I have forgotten to write this command with this example. Alright, so I need to keep this command build by token because I have removed it. So I need to keep this command, and before this writing this command, I need to write this Jenkins.local and then colon 8080. But the problem that I have done and the thing that I have done is basically the mistake. I have removed this, and after replacing this data, I wrote this command by replacing this command. Alright, so I need to write this command also, but before this build by token, I need to give this URL. Alright, so after that, what I need to do is to simply write the Jenkins token, and then give the job here by the name of third job that I have already created. And now if I execute this, you will find that the fourth job is going to be created. So let's wait for it. As you can see that nothing is. Alright, so this is the fourth job that is created now. Alright, so let's execute this. Go to the console output, and as you can see that the same message is appeared here. Alright, so this is how it will work. And similarly, if I want to execute this, I have written the command here also. First of all, you need to write the Jenkins local and then colon 8080 and then write this command. Alright, and this is the example of the command that you can find it here, and I have given the link here in the description in this documentation also. So after that, if I press enter on this, you will see that it will create a job for me. That let's wait for it. And alright, so basically I have made some mistake, and that mistake is this one. That let's clear this, and this is the mistake that before this end sign, I need to write this forward slash. So let's give a forward slash here, and after that let's press enter on this. Now this fifth job will be created. Alright, so this is how it will work. So I hope you understood. So first of all, let's update this because I have made some mistakes here. So let's change this build URL, build by token, and before build by token, let's write this data here. Alright. So before build by token, you have to write this command, and after that you have to execute it. Alright, all the data will be the same. Similarly, you have to write the same command before the build by token. Alright, and after that, once this command is written, then you can write the build by token, and all the command will be the same, except this forward slash if you want to execute it in the terminal, and this forward slash will not be present in the terminal, in the browser if you want to execute it. Alright, so these are some of the problems that I have faced, and I hope you will like this video because it is important to make mistakes, because from the mistakes you can learn it, and I have tackled those mistakes myself because I have already made it. So I hope you like this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.